We are celebrating our 25th store anniversary on Saturday.
I started when I was 9 years old. Grew up in the family business. Our family opened Ben Franklin back in 1976, just down the way here, and so worked in the stores from the time I was 9. My dad worked for W.T. Grant's, which was a big box store, an early big box store, kind of before Kmart. And they went out of business in 1975, and my dad decided to take a chance and open his own business. A bunch of other guys that he knew that were managers at W.T. Grant's, or he was a district manager at the time. They all kind of did the same thing. They all bought into Ben Franklin's. So he opened a Ben Franklin here in BG in 1976. He loved Bowling Green. He felt at the time that the community, there was a great mix between the university and the city, and Heritage 1976 was going on at the time, so he knew that the city cared about keeping a viable downtown that was important to them, and so he thought this would be a great place to open a business, and of course we came along for the ride. We opened in 1997, 25 years ago, and we were a lot of collectibles back then. We were just general gifts. We were like a Hallmark store without being a Hallmark store. We have changed a lot since then. When we hit the first mini recession after September 11th, the collectible market just went to the internet, and it completely went away. And so we had to kind of reinvent ourselves, which is, I think, the same thing that my father's done, for decades now over at Ben's, is constantly listening to what your customers are asking for and kind of changing things up and hopefully, getting it right. And that's what we did. So we now, after all these years, we do a lot of fashion, we do a lot of jewelry. We really literally only have one collectible line left, and that's more of what we call a giftable line. You don't have to collect all the pieces. You can get one or two and be happy with that sitting on a shelf. We are incredibly lucky in Bowling Green that we do have the occasional open storefront, but they don't stay open for long. And we have a really good mix of retail. We have a mix of service. We have so many amazing restaurants, and we're just lucky to be a part of that. We know that not only does the city support having a strong downtown, but the community seems to understand here that it's important to have a strong, vibrant downtown, that's the heart of your community. And I hear it from customers all the time, folks that come here from out of town who say, I can't believe how many people are walking around up and down your streets. Most places where they see a small town like this with downtown, it's dead. It's empty, and the storefronts are empty, and there's nobody out on the streets. And we have people out here enjoying the parklets, enjoying the restaurants, enjoying the Dora now, and all of the events that happen, Firefly Nights, and of course Blackstone Arts Festival, which is near and dear to my heart. We're just so lucky. We can't take it for granted, and we have to always keep working to keep it strong and viable and vibrant. I think more of the same. I don't have any intention of, I'm young yet, I don't have an intention of going anywhere. And we have survived the last 5 years of craziness, everything from 2 years of construction downtown to COVID. I mean, we're so thankful we're still here, and the people want to support us, and we're going to keep doing our best for them.